warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greetings to all of you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss a very fundamental topic that is often debated, yet sadly many people still misunderstand it. Our topic today is the history and the true origin of the Malay language. We often see debates on social media with some claiming it as their exclusive language, while others feel they are being excluded. But actually, if we look back at history and basic logic, the answer is very clear. I made this video to correct these misconceptions so we can think with a broader perspective and understand the bigger picture of our great civilizations called the Nusantara archipelago. First, the origin of the Malay language. First of all, let us look at the roots. Where did the Malay language actually come from? Linguistically, Malay belongs to the Austronesian language family. It flourished along the eastern coast of Sumatra around Jambi and Palembang before spreading widely across the Straits of Malacca. However, the most important point you need to understand is this: from the very beginning, the Malay language was never created or intended to be used by just one single family or ethnic group. History clearly records that Malay grew and became famous because it serves the language of trade, or scientifically known as a lingua franca. Let's apply simple logic here. How could the language used for trade possibly be limited to just one ethnicity? That is impossible. If only the Malay people used it, then how would they communicate with Javanese, Sundanese, Bugis, Chinese, Indians, or Arabs who came to do business? Therefore, for thousands of years, the Malay language was naturally designed by history to be a common language, a bridge, and unifying tool for various nations and tribes living in this region. It was always meant to be inclusive, open, and owned by everyone. Secondly, why is it called Malay? This is the million-dollar question. If it belongs to everyone, then why is it called the Malay language? Why not call it the Nusantara language or something else? The answer is simple. The naming was based on geography and center of civilizations, not on ownership rights. Okay? In the past, the centers of government, culture, and trade were located in regions historically known as Melayu or Malaya, such as the Sriwijaya Empire, the Malacca Sultanate, or the Riau Sultanate, because the standard grammar and vocabulary came from these regions. The language was named after its place of origin. A perfect and easy analogy is the Mandarin language. Look at this comparison. First, it is called Mandarin because it originated from the dialect of Beijing, or the Northern Court. Second, but is this language used exclusively by people from Beijing or just the Han Chinese? No. Third, Mandarin is used by all ethnic groups in China: Mongolians, Tibetans, Uyghurs, Zhuang, and others, as the official national language. Fourth, you never hear anyone complaining, "Hey, don't speak Mandarin. That's the language of Beijing people." It is exactly the same with the Malay language. It is called Malay because of its historical origin, but it belongs to and is used by the entire Nusantara archipelago. So claiming this is our language or that is your language is historically inaccurate. It is a shared treasure. Now let's talk about the people themselves. Who exactly are the Malay people? Historically and anthropologically, our ancestors all came from the same great family, the Austronesian people who spread across these islands thousands of years ago. In ancient time, the term Melayu was more of a cultural and geographical identity rather than just a strict biological bloodline. A person was considered Malay or adopted the culture if they lived within that social order regardless of this mixed ancestry. In Indonesia, we have incredible diversity: Javanese, Sundanese, Minangkabau, Batak, Bugis, Dayak, and hundreds more. We may differ in local customs and dialects, but we share the same ancestral roots. The Malay language was later developed into the Indonesian language, not because we borrowed it from others, but because we recognized it as the golden bridge that already existed to unite our vast diversity. And one very crucial point to clarify: please stop claiming that the Indonesian language stole the Malay language. That is very shallow and incorrect understanding. Indonesian is built upon the Malay foundation, but it has since evolved, been standardized, and enriched according to the needs of our time and our own environment. We have absorbed vocabulary from various local languages in Indonesia, like Javanese, Sundanese, Buginese, and foreign languages, then organized them into a complete, standardized, and modern linguistic system through our official language board called Balai Pustaka and the Great Dictionary of Indonesian Language. So, this is not about theft, but rather a process of inheritance and development. We took the roots and we built upon them to create a great and modern nation. So, let us summarize these important facts to avoid any further misunderstanding. First, Malay is a language of trade. By its very nature, it cannot and should not be owned exclusively by one group. It was born to connect everyone. Second, naming is a matter of history. Just like Mandarin, the name is just a standard reference, not a certificate of ownership. Third, we are one big Nusantara family. Modern borders and ethnic differences should not erase the historical fact that we share the same heritage, roots, and legacy. Fourth, Bahasa Indonesia is a result of development. We did not simply take it. We nurtured, developed, and standardized into a modern and dynamic language. I hope this video helps broaden our perspective and makes us more mature in thinking. We don't need to fight or claim ownership because deep down, this belongs to all of us. This language is our identity, our bridge, and proof of the greatness of the Nusantara civilizations in the past. Okay, everyone, that concludes our deep discussion for today. I hope you found this informative and educational. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts below, share this video so more people know the true history, and subscribe for more videos about geopolitics, history, and tips analysis from me. I'm Santikaya. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.